Ask a question. Human skin swallows and mouth. Which one appeared earlier in evolutionary history? Say the answer directly. The skin swallow is early in the evolution of life. Ocean animals have only one opening in their bodies. This mouth is used for both cooking and excretion. It's called a round mouth. There is only one mouth to eat. It is easy to smell. This inefficient primitive digestive gun can't satisfy the body's increasing energy requirements. So as the blindness becomes more and more complex, the animal made another opening on its body. One is dedicated to drought. One is specifically designed to excrete. Use the back opening as a leather case. It's called a round myth. Use the back opening as a mouth. Deuterostomes. So, you can tell by looking at our animal ancestors hundreds of millions of years ago. Let the various organs of the body, they should have their own exclusive functions. Cannot be mixed. Then we modern humans should pay more attention. Just give me an honest ass for shitting. Just give me your mouth and use it honestly to show off. No spacing. Other features. Traditional animals. Insects and temperate animals are protostomates, fish, reptile, bird, and mammals including us humans. Deuterostomes. So in the history of biological purification, human skin cases are 650 million years old. The mouth is only 535 million years old. Hundreds of millions of years ago, human ancestors, not the protagonist of the earth like now. It's a main course at best, typically eaten by protostomes. I've been eating this for hundreds of millions of years. In the Cambrian period, 520 million years ago, the first overlord of the earth was called the night. Eyes were the first to evolve. You can see their eyes are still very primitive. You know how many animals want to have this way? With a visual advantage, they could eat every animal in the ocean. This time, the answer is the eye. But it's a pity. Its shrimp belonged to the protostomal family. And at that time, deuterostomes, the ancestors of humans, or a look. There's something between a bug and a fish. A few centimeters long, can only be eaten by the flag for 170 million years ago. Earth's second overlord, cornerstone, rises. You have to ask why the top of the cornerstone is pointed. Hey, that's a fake. They can grow up to 8 meters long, and there are hard ones. It can open the minds of all animals. Version of Earth online in this period. And the answer is superposition. It's a pity. Fangjuoki is also a member of the roundmouth animal family, the best deuterostomes of their time. It was an early fish called the Arander turtle. Their mouths have no jaw structure. I can only keep eating some leftovers. A few centimeters to a dozen centimeters long, it is still regarded as a typical example. Tens of millions of years went by after the return of the third overlord of the earth, also known as the sea scorpion. They can break it down. It's faster. The hunt came and it came with a snap. It's so fast that other animals can't dodge it at all. Unfortunately, sea scorpions are also protostomes. The consequences of animals are still being eaten as snacks. But things soon took a turn for the better. In the late Otao period, Earth's inner mountain of Arari fell. Remember that the mass extinction began. The world was frozen for 200,000 years, extinct 80% of life. Before that, the human ancestors of post-dog animals, to attack no attack, to defend no defense, body shape no body shape, to escape, you can only brush all skill points to agility. The nerves evolved to wrap around the orifice, and encase the main nerve with bone. Enhances muscle control. Became a vertebrate. Of course, in the previous version, this will only make our escape a little faster. Now the version has been updated. The protostomes. Evolutionary advantage accumulated over hundreds of millions of years. And it's gone. Everyone is on the same starting line, so what's the comparison? The ability to adapt to new environments. To animals, the nerve conduction velocity is only 1 meter per second. The nerves of retrostomates are wrapped around the orifice. Conduction velocities can reach 120 meters per second, 120 to 1 free. Oh, sorry, I adapted faster than you did. The so-called 300 million years head-on 300 million years bully young people. So in the mud basin season, I finally gave it up. The rise of the deuterostomes family. The first overlord, recognize their mouths. Purify the jaw structure. You get the jaw, you get the bite force. You can eat all animals at the same time as melon seeds. And a 9-meter-long resin monster. This is the Earth version of Aran. And the answer is the spine and the jaw. So the gears of deuterostomes' fate start to turn. And the cogs of protostomes' fate. It's welded to death. Since then, the position of fossil Earth man. It takes turns making piles just inside the vertebrates. Protostomes became food. However, even though they are both vertebrates, but fish are not the ancestors of humans. We are still being eaten as snacks at this time. Until part of the meat crucian carp, what is eaten in the sea can't get along. So they made a violation. Ancestral decision. Go ashore and there are human ancestors in it. After the meat rushes ashore, gradually differentiated into the Western Chin class of the dragon family and the river Gongang of the orcs. It's a pity. The dragons were the first to become the fifth overlords of the earth. Human ancestors at this time, including the ancestors of all mammals. It's still an old look. Ratty bulk rat. Dinosaurs ruled the earth 160 million years. We've been dogs 160 million years, and occasionally eaten as a snack. No wonder we can do anything when we are cattle and horses now. It was because of us. Ancestors are more adaptable. Of course, no matter how adaptable, cattle and horses. In the workplace, you still need to pay attention to your appearance. It's high-end fun. Woody cologne. Calm and confident male charm. Give girls a sense of security. Godfalling Valve Earth online version has been updated again. 75% of all species, including dinosaurs, were wiped out. But from a dinosaur's perspective, you think you found the key to success. I didn't expect people to change the lock. Everyone is standing on the same starting line again. That's better than what? The ability to adapt to a new environment. Mammalian cerebral cortex. Evolved complex hooks. Starting to grow brains. The brain is better. I adapt faster than you. So the dragons ended. The orcs appear, so you see. Biological evolution. It's really like a poet in the workplace. The most important words are embrace change. Whose business ability is stronger? Whoever has the advantage. What happened later? Everybody knows 200,000 years ago. There was a bang in the sky. Malvor Upright Park debut. Today's fossil Earth. Humans belong to the phyla Deuterostomata. All animals phyla vertebrate subphyla. Yao Xiamen bony fish. High tank meat canal. Total steel and work steel. Do not enter the type. Do not enter the cylinder. Zero palm with total personnel. Hominidae hominidae. Late ruling subspecies. That is, we are all proud. Dogs have been around for billions of years. Finally, the version is overflowing. And the long-range animals that once dominated the early Earth. Their current descendants can only be saved by me. We eat it as a snack. I'm going to eat some control animals tonight. Avenge the ancestors. And of course, as you've already noticed, as the so-called generation God, every period of time the overlords of the earth have undergone evolution. Massive reactions dominate the planet. Version update reshuffle. So don't be too happy. Humans truly rule the earth. In just a few thousand years. Perhaps one day in the future. We also need to go through a version update.